Hello there, Manuel. Let's jump into it. So, green energy question. Very popular topic with the IELTS examiners. Green energy, environmental topics. Let's go. The use of sustainable energy has grown in importance over the last few years. Beautiful. While some experts believe that this kind of energy is more affordable and environmentally friendly, good. Others believe that the exclusive dependency on this type of energy can put the assurance of power supply at risk. Wonderful. Grammatically perfect so far, and we've got a good, advanced, sophisticated conjunction in there. Excellent start, Manuel. Strongly agree. Green energy is the right way moving forward regarding energy production. Good. Now, short sentences are good, Don't mixing them up with long sentences as you are doing is fine. It helps the readability, a mixture of long, medium and short sentences. So good way. This essay will analyse both views using examples from the Norwegian government and the Oxford University to prove points and demonstrate arguments. So it's the University of Oxford or Oxford University, you see? So just add that to your error list. Small error though, tiny. On one hand, there is a case to be made that the sole reliance on green energy presents a risk to power availability. This is due to the fact that not all countries have exactly the same weather conditions. Hence, the production of renewable energy may vary from region to region, affecting some users more than others. Good. A study by Oxford University showed that the production of solar energy in the UK could only cover 15% of the total energy demand. Genius! Therefore, it is conclusively clear that the sole dependency on renewable energy may present a risk to certain nations given the lack of conditions to produce such type of energy. Now, I like correcting these types of essays because there's not that much correction to do, and what we can do is focus on improving. So what could we say instead? The lack of climate conditions, yeah? Lack of climate conditions such as sunlight to produce such type of energy, yeah? Just little ways we can improve it, modify it. On the other hand, there is ample evidence that green energy represents huge benefits to both the economy and the environment. The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, because the production of renewable energy is cheaper than the production of fossil fuel energy, such as coal or oil. Right. It feels like there should be another point. Yeah? The central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, because the production of renewable energy is cheaper than the production of fossil fuels, Right, it's here. Because, we need to finish the clause. Because of this happened. Yeah? We haven't finished the clause here. It's still open-ended. Yeah? The central reason... Firstly, because the production of renewable energy is cheaper than the production of fossil fuel energy, such as coal or oil or coal, it should be prioritized. Yeah? Or we could just say the central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, the production of energy is cheaper than the production of fossil fuels, such as oil or coal. Yeah? Traditional energy power plants use coal or oil to produce energy, given the uncertainty of when drillers... This needs to be rephrased as well. So we wouldn't say given. Research how to use given the uncertainty, okay? Because it's quite a technical phrase. So let's see, let's rephrase this. Traditional energy power plants use coal or oil to produce energy. This could add to the uncertainty because drillers do not know when they will find a new well or how far they will have to travel to reach the next destination. Okay, no. Alright, let me just pause this. Okay, sorry. I tried correcting it before reading the whole phrase, so I apologize for that. I'm going to read the whole phrase. I read the whole phrase, and it is actually fine. So, sorry about that. Traditional energy plants use coal or oil to produce energy. Given the uncertainty of when drillers will find a new well or how far it will have to travel to reach its next destination, the cost of production tends to increase. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Secondly, the production of green energy is friendlier towards the environment. Good. Recent research from the Norwegian government showed that renewable energy power plants produce 70% less greenhouse gas emissions than coal-fueled ones. Good. Therefore, it is conclusively clear green energy provides a positive impact to both the economy and the environment. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic work there. Very impressed. I have a feeling we might be chatting on a podcast. The success interviews. Let's carry on. To conclude, with the examples and arguments given, I firmly agree that the use of green energy can bring a brighter future to a nation's economy and environment. Wow. Beautiful way. It's predicted that many nations will make the switch to green energy over the following years. Fantastic. Wonderful work there. Absolutely wonderful. Good work. There was... Okay, yeah, just a small modification here. If we can improve this first sentence, we could add hedging. And we could say, on the one hand, there is ample evidence that green energy can represent huge benefits to both the economy. Because then we're just introducing an element of uncertainty. Okay? Because it's not, although it probably can, there's probably a side that can argue against that. So if we say can represent huge benefits, we're acknowledging that there is another side to the argument. Okay? And it avoids the sweeping generalization. Good work. Next door neighbour owns a dog. Right. Dear Andrea, it's been a couple of weeks since the last time we talked. How have you been? The reason that I'm writing to you is because of the noise levels of your dog. It barks constantly during the day and night. Barks constantly night and day. Yeah. There's a kind of a collocation we could have used here. It barks constantly night and day. Yeah? I don't know why it's that order, but that's just the not natural way. And also, we've got a tiny bit of redundancy. We've got constantly and during. Yeah? So we could just say it barks constantly night and day is also fine. Yep. Because of this, or because of your dog, I have not been able to sleep at night or rest during the weekends. The lack of rest is starting to affect my performance and work. Good. I believe a solution should be found to this situation. I suggest that you take your dog to a vet for examinations because I don't think that this behavior is normal. Good. Also, you could try to put cameras in your house with the purpose of identifying if an outside animal is perturbing your dog and causing his barking. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good. If the non-stop barking during the night continues, not continuous, I will have to submit a formal complaint to the neighbours board. I know how much you love your dog, and it is of my best interest to find an amicable solution. Good work. Yours sincerely. Let's see. I know how much you love your dog, and it is of my best interest to find an amicable solution. Yours sincerely, Manuel. Here, it's also okay because it's your neighbour, because you say take care, yeah? And just to keep with the register that we've started off with. So, good work. Excellent work there, Manuel. What I want you to do now is implement all the corrections that you've heard. There weren't that many because you're writing at a high level. Add them to your error list, and then let us know if you want to carry on improving. We've included a link with a special price for more corrections, and keep in contact. All the best. Take care.